Everyone, Jonkets here, playing 7 Days to Die without our good friends the zombies. I'm trying to do a comparison video here. I did one before, and since then I've learned a few more tricks with video editing, and I'm going to try to make a clearer vision here. So we're walking along here. This is on the previous stage, or on the initial stage of the game. This was a big hole, or a big dip in the road, and since then I have put in, I think I have to go down this way, an overpass, or from this angle an underpass, which that way connect this road, which is the main highway, straight through to the other one. I put in lights, and I started creating what I'm kind of thinking would be eventually a strip mall, sliding down through here. We'll go back to work on that some at a later date, because I'm working on building an electrical infrastructure. This would be the dip down into the lower road, all asphalt, on the old version. But now I've cleaned this up and started building a park with a little swimming pool here. And yeah, so let's move into yeah, the next house here I think would have been the next point of interest. By the way, I am a senior gamer, and I created this channel to try to give some content more in pace and tone to what a senior might enjoy. I'm basing all of that on what I enjoy, so hopefully some seniors will be able to let me know whether I'm, I don't know, normal? A normal senior. Not possible. Anyway, so if you like this video, or some parts of it, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to support this channel and all old people everywhere, just kidding, please hit the subscribe button. So on the previous video, or the previous state of this game, which will be hopefully highlighted in a little square up on the upper left or upper right of this video, yeah, it was just essentially a hole in the ground, so I turned it into a swimming pool with steps down there and well lit. And okay, that's my tour for this end of the house. So now I've got to find my way back out, which was this way, which wasn't that way, which was this way. I seem like getting a lot of frame rate lag here. Not quite sure why. Anyway, okay, we'll get out of here. Going out the back door. And we'll go over back to the street again, which was over here. And you'll see I've put in street lights. Right now they are just torches on sticks, but eventually they will actually be street lamps with run by an electrical grid. And this was just almost impossible to fix up, so I just came down here and put road closed. And so let us move on. You can see, I still have these street lights here, but I've cleared away, you know, garbage along the sides and down the streets. And if you saw any previous videos, you saw how I flattened these pavements out because they were quite rough. So we'll just hurry along here. This is my base, which had a great big pile of dirt out front and a bunch of other garbage. And so I cleared all this stuff away and fixed the house up, which you will be able to hopefully compare with pictures showing in a part of the screen. And here's where I built in the street lights. We're going to be changing this eventually. And actually they should be coming on in about a little over an hour game time, which is, I don't know, about a minute or two. So we'll see those when we come back out. Right now I want to go in the house. I think we're going to be running out of time here. Right now, actually the power will be coming on for the house as well. So that's what this house looks like now after I fixed it up. I put lighting in here and lighting over there, which will turn on in a few minutes. And I'm getting really bad frame dropping here. And anyway, so I got the power grid in here, put another light there, another light over there, and just do a quick trip down here. No, we won't do that. Let's go into the backyard. I just made that little platform there because I needed benches and forage and such. Built up a garden, which I dug ditches and put water in, which really doesn't do anything. It's just decorative. And I think I'm trying to move along as quickly as possible because it's going to get dark here pretty soon. So there's how the house looks now. Put the little these are actually just a coffee plant in front of the trellis there. And you can see that I fixed up this house and all the houses, and the street lamps are all the way down here. And also I put up here on the right, can't quite see it yet, a kind of an observatory, but actually it houses photo cells for what do you call them? Oh, they got a brain block here. Anyway, solar powers. We're collecting the solar power up there and putting it down to a battery pack down below. So, I say, and I put in this little walkway here to climb up the outside. It's sort of like a little passageway to a little observatory up top, so we can get a nice look at the surrounding detail. Okay, so we go in here. That's a power switch. I'm not sure if I put a timer in there or not. Anyway, it looks like it. So we can step out here and take a look around. And then we go up to the top here. there's the power cells, and I put a little glass fence and grating around the whole thing. And I have a thing about heights, which makes me kind of nervous right here. But anyway, that's the part of the old town that hasn't been touched. And this is our area that we've been working on directly below us here. That's the house in the corner that we fixed. There's our base way over there. It looks kind of beat up from this distance for some reason. Must be the shadows, or maybe the game kind of remembers what it did look like and is showing us that. It's kind of weird. But I know must be just shadow effect or something. Doesn't look very nice from this angle, but anyway, okay. This is our little observatory here. And let us go back down this way. Only this time instead of taking the scenic route, we'll go straight down, because all of these things here, like this, is a... Let's see if I have the thing with me. I don't have the tool with me, but that's a junction box. So wiring is inside the walls, comes all the way down, past all these things here. And along here. And now we're getting to the infrastructure under the bridge, and the power's on now. Turned on at 8 o'clock. So, okay, the power comes from the solar panels down here to the battery pack, and if I press E here, it opens that up. And they were run down over the previous night, and they recharged during the day up to that point. So that's charging the street lights, and it's on a timer. That's the timer switch there. There's another one there. This timer turns the power on and starts draining from the batteries, or turns the solar panel off, and so the power comes from the okay, that turns the solar panel off. That turns the power on to the grid, which goes out there, and there's another line that comes through to this battery pack, which turns on the residential housing. So we'll take a run down this way. Actually, I think those are junction boxes. See if I can find a way up here. Yeah, let's go back up to the top. It's not completely dark yet, and the lights are not on. Are they on, or they're not on? Something is going to miss that I'll have to go back. Right now, maybe it comes on to 2100. Okay, so much for my great demonstration, but we'll be here for a few minutes, so if it'll come on at 2100, that'll be great. So now I want to take you back into this house, which is our base again. And this time we'll go down into the basement, and I'll show you where the power comes into this house and how it gets distributed. If I can just remember where to go. There we go, yeah. Okay, the power, that's a junction box there. That's the same thing as that other big block that I showed you earlier. So the power comes along those underground passage that we just jumped out of a few seconds ago. And we'll be going there. That's a pilot light which will turn on when there's power to there. So it comes through here, and there are junction boxes. I think that's one there. And I think I put another junction box in here. Yeah, there it is there. So that transfers the power along the grid. This light is decorative, and it was in the original design of the house. I'm kind of just trying to kill another 10 minutes game time. So I originally put storage cases above the surface here, but later I just removed everything from underneath and replaced it with maybe I have one left here. No, I don't. Different kind of storage case, and then I painted it so that it looks like it did before. With these are one of my storage units. This is the one for guns, the one for ammo, and etc., etc. Food is over here, and liquids are here. For those of you wondering how I got 100, if you know 7 Days to Die, if you're wondering how I got 128 to stack on one place, it's because I have a mod installed which allows us to do that. And I'm going to grab a quick drink here, so bear with me for a second so my voice doesn't give out completely. That's a little better anyway. Okay, now it's after 2100. And yes, there the street lights are on now. So the street lights come on at 2100, and you can see it makes the place look a little bit more lived in, post-zombie apocalypse. And I haven't turned the lights on here for some reason. So, kind of wanted to show you those lights, so let's pop over here and find the tool I use. Yes, we're going to use one of these. I don't know how I managed. Oh dear, I managed to pick up all that food. I must have hit the wrong thing. Oh dear. Okay, let's just make some space, and I'll come back and fix that up later. Okay, as long as I get some space to work with. So let's go to 4. Now, if there was power here, that would be yellow, but it's not. So somewhere between here and back there, I am missing some lights. Obviously, that's not it there either. These pilot lights would be on as well, so I'm not sure. This pilot light's on because that's for the street lights, so that's what it would look like. So I'm just running down here now to see why that isn't on. Maybe I didn't connect the residential power up after I built the solar panel. No, that light's on. That light's on, so there should be power here. There it is. And power there, power there. So we do have the grid up to a point. Power there, power there. Power's there. Power's there. Not sure if that's power there, even though this pilot light's not on. Okay, this is where we go back to the house. But there's no power here. Why is there no power here? Alright, what we're going to do then is run some power by right-clicking on that, coming down here, and right-clicking on that. Now you see that's yellow. I must have disconnected the power there. Now, is there power here? No. Okay, I don't know why this got disconnected. There we go. Now I guess we'll probably need it in here as well. So we'll come here to this junction box. And then from here to, hopefully it will reach this junction box. Not quite. When it turns red, it means I've gone maximum distance. But it only means where I'm standing. It doesn't mean... There we go. It is now lit to there. And we'll carry it through as well. From here, we will go upstairs. Right, junction box here. Okay. I didn't intend this to be, intend to be doing this. There's a junction box here. It doesn't look like it, but it's what we can do. And what am I? Oh, I'm red. There we go. Now, for some reason, that should have gone to this light. There it is. Same over here. Didn't intend to be doing this, but I want you folks to see how this works. So I have a junction box here, which is not set up yet. How did I get it over to there if that wasn't set up? It's not yellow. What did I do? Pull it from somewhere else? Oh, from here. Okay, that's still not on. Kind of concerns me because I had no reason to take those lines off. Anyway, there. And also, there's lighting upstairs because somewhere along this way I put another junction box in, and I can't remember where, because it would have been painted over. It would have turned that light on there. Was it in this post? No. Would have been close to this light. Okay. Anyway, there's lights in there. Built them in what do you call? I can't remember. Anyway, into the wall. So that light comes on. There's some more scattered around, so it lights up the whole area, and that's what it looks like now compared to what it looked like before. All these lights are off or on now. And actually I didn't get that one on, so let's come back here, click on that, and we'll click on that. There we go. So here we are, a nice well-lit house, just to prove that the zombies are all gone and we can start moving back in and rebuilding our lives. Okay, everything's done here. So, that's what we have for now, folks. We'll be continuing to play with things like power cells, etc. The power will automatically shut off at dawn, which I think I have set at 5 o'clock a.m. And for now, we'll leave it there. Thanks for dropping by. If you liked what you saw in this video, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to support this channel, please hit the subscribe button. So for now, I'll hit that. Until next time, please take care.